this day have set upon a mighty endeavor. Souls will be shaken with the violences of war in this hour of great sacrifice. We shall prevail.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Blizo, Brasko, baby. To my new subs, welcome. To my OG subs, my notification squad, and my 360p players, welcome back, baby. So the day is finally here, the day that Call of Duty fans been waiting for. April 26th, they did the reveal stream of Call of Duty World War II, Sledgehammer Games Call of Duty of 2017. And I just wanted to talk about it a little bit, man. I want to analyze the trailer and try to pull as much information out of it as we possibly can. Possibly make a 20-minute video talking about a 2-minute trailer. Nah, I'm not gonna do any of that shit, man. Basically, but I do want to talk about Call of Duty. Now that we've seen some actual in-game footage, I want to talk about the game itself, man. Now, first and foremost, one thing I do want to say is that a lot of people are saying that the trailer was, mediocre. It was meh, whatever. They're not really hyped. And one thing you gotta understand with Call of Duty that I think a lot of us YouTubers in particular, but a lot of people forget, is that out of the Call of Duty player base, out of the entire player base, the entire franchise's customer base, probably only about 25 to 35% of those people actually play multiplayer, like straight up multiplayer PvP. The rest of the community plays the campaign, they play the zombies, and they don't even touch multiplayer. And that's one thing I think a lot of us forget. Even though a lot of people play multiplayer, it's only a small percentage of the actual amount of people who play Call of Duty. A lot of people buy Call of Duty for the actual campaign, the story. I was one of those people back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Back when Call of Duty used to be World War II, I bought it just for the story. I didn't give a fuck about the multiplayer back then. So that's one thing you gotta understand. So they're not gonna do a reveal trailer revealing the multiplayer until after they reveal the game itself. They'll never do that because most people buy it for the story, for the zombies, and then the multiplayer is, the more competitive side of things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure we'll get a reveal here soon of actual multiplayer gameplay, and we'll be able to actually see what we're going to be looking at this year as far as Call of Duty 2017 is concerned. But I mean, as far as what we've seen so far, the story doesn't really give you like a exact direction in which the story is going. I mean, you're in World War II. You see that they did the D-Day launch in the beginning, and then you're a part of obviously an army squad. I think one of the main characters is a guy from Texas who's in the army, him and his Jewish buddy, and obviously there's probably going to be some trials and tribulations that they're going to have to overcome through the thing, typical Call of Duty storyline. But the big thing that we can take from the trailer is the fact that we're finally getting to see a Call of Duty game, a traditional gritty Call of Duty game on the current gen consoles. And me personally, I'm excited about that. I mean, the last time we had a World War Call of Duty game was what? World at War. That was on the last gen consoles. Now we finally getting to see what the PS4 and the Xbox One can actually do in terms of graphics and all that good stuff on the current gen with a throwback Call of Duty game. So I'm excited about that, man. A lot of people, I had some people saying, oh, it looks just like Battlefield 1. I mean, of course it's gonna, it's around the same era. So I mean, the things in game themselves, like the uniforms and the weapons and the setting, yeah, it's gonna look like Battlefield 1 because it was all around the same time period. I mean, that's common sense, but the game itself is not going to play like Battlefield. Call of Duty will never play like Battlefield. Those of y'all who played Modern Warfare 3 and Advanced Warfare, it's probably going to be a similar movement system to that. And, similar as far as time to kill and the maps and all that good stuff. It's going to be similar to that. But that's later on down the road. We'll get to see that. So, as of right now, man, Sledgehammer's piqued my interest. I'm not exactly excited yet. I'm actually more excited for Destiny 2, but listen to Destiny video. We talking about Call of Duty, so off of Destiny and on the Call of Duty. But speaking of Destiny, one thing I did see that they're going to add into Call of Duty World War II, there's going to be a social space. Now, for those of y'all who play Destiny, y'all know what a social space is, aka the tower. You know, you go to the tower, you go see the gunsmith, you go get your bounties or your daily quests and, you know, all that good stuff. And you can go to your vault and get different weapons, and you can link up with other Guardians. So it's probably going to be something similar to that in Call of Duty World War II, where you can have a social space where you can probably link up with people and go do various missions or play multiplayer. It'll probably be something daily that you can do, and you can do all of that from the social space. So I think that's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty cool. I like having that aspect in the game. So, but other than that, we really don't know much right now. I mean, they talked about a lot of other different things in the stream, but I didn't stick around. I just wanted to see the fucking trailer, and I left. But anyways, man, I want to know down in the comments, those of y'all who watched the trailer, what do you think? What are you expecting from this game? Are you expecting much from it? Are you still on the fence? Like, I don't know. You know, this is Sledgehammer. They did have skill-based matchmaking and weapon variants and supply drops. You know, that's still kind of where I'm at with it. But, you know, I'll be able to make a little bit better decision once I see the multiplayer and play a beta. But I want to know what y'all think down in the comments. So make sure y'all like this video, share this motherfucker, and I'm going to see y'all in the next one. And I'm out this motherfucker. Peace.